cherry tree. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with your fruit. Cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah, you keep me with a grip from ear to ear. Always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sunken streams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with fruit. Cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Starting on the mound in this one, Bowden Francis.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Tattooed and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Adley Rutschman. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Fought off foul. Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air, and that is Springer. Makes the catch. 2 down. So up next, Colton Cowser. There's the strike.
0-1's the count. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. And today's starting pitcher, Charlie Morton. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And down on strikes. And that's the 1st out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Just missed. Morton, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Swung on, belted. O'Neill going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gary Sanchez. Francis back to work. Sanchez in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. On the ground to the left, Bichette. Tosses to first, 1 out in the 2nd. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner on the move. This one in the dirt. Mullins into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Man at second.
Ball upstairs.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it. 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up as soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher. He was going to swing at it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the dirt. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. That's through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. The changeup missing, and it's 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Throws to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. Ranging back. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Here's George Springer. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a ball line to center. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Just missed.
That's inside.
And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And here is Ernie Clement.
Ball one.
Just missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. And that's
ball
downstairs. And it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Up the middle, Henderson. Here's Holiday for 1. Onto O'Hearn, 2. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Back here at Rogers Center. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
Designated hitter, Gary Sanchez.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Sanchez beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Foul ball.
Ball 1.
Sanchez
1-1.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's too low. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. They get the force, and that is the inning. Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Andres Jimenez. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Off the plate.
Crazy.
Santander up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike one. Blue Jays down a run. Calls it in, 2 away.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Bichette takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. The Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a fair ball. And he boots it. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score and then tie it.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Westberg slings to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Now on the bump, Brendan Little.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1.
Number 3,
Swing and a miss, strike one. Little measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a swing and a miss there.
2 strikes.
Got him. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. And it's fouled away. Swing and a foul out of play. 2 outs. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, right field. Takes a tumble and hangs on. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Morton back to work. Mateo on to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Outside with a breaking ball. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Count full.
3-2 now. Inside ball four. Man at first with one gone. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. On the ground. Mateo sends it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Late swing, fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Varsho at second with two down. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
That's ball two.
Mullins on his horse. And that is the inning. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
And now 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a 1-1. Inside, just missed. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the sixth. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout, and they slide in front in the sixth. It's 3-1. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-1. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Gary Sanchez at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Nick Sandlin takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The count.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Bottom of the 6th, and now Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Number 45.
That's in there. Strike 1. Jimenez leads off first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1 ball.
The
2
throw.
strikes.
Tag. And he's out. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Ryan Mountcastle. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Jorge Mateo now caught looking his first time up. That one missed.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 7th, and now the shortstop, Bichette. Just missed.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now 3-1. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Davis Schneider. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. And that drops in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the batter is George Springer. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that misses. Outside. 2-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching
Ryan Burr comes on now.
number 43, Ryan Burr.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Burr, in his 3rd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Rips one to right, and George makes the grab. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's going to be Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swings and misses on the fastball up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Aiken back to work. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W. Good
hitters count the 2-0. He was late there. Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ernie Clement will hit next. He swings and fouls one off. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Now batting the catcher.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That misses the zone. Ball 1. They say it went. The Blue Jays trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. O'Neill on his horse. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Now here is Colton Cowser. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man at first. Next is the designated hitter. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cowser. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still trying to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hit in the air, center field. Varsho gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So man aboard. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Springer there makes the catch, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, last chance for the home team. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Henderson. Over to first. Great pick.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Vladdy stands in now and watches strike 1. The Orioles trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing, called strike. Next offering is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. 4-1.
down, this tight vibe, give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you a kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though, a lot then ain't no let the mojo.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company.